Hi, this is Cortell Reisman. I'm president of Speak for Yourself. And if you've been watching this 4-part series, this is the final one, I promise 4. And this is a summary, but I'm going to share my thoughts in a different method than I did in the last 3. I've talked about how you can get your nerves working for you rather than against you. And they're not leaving, but how can you compensate and actually use them in a positive way? And I've talked about what you can do ahead of time, then the day of, and then during. For this one, I want to talk about it in a different way. I want to say that this game of getting your nerves working in a positive way is really 2 games. There's a physical game, and then there's a mental game. And they both have to work together to make you comfortable when giving a presentation. And that presentation can be formal or it can be informal. The 2 games, as I said, are the physical and the mental. Let's talk about the physical game. Physical game means that you practice, you prepare, you can say a mantra out loud, you wear something that you feel comfortable in, you do some exercises the day of, you hydrate with room temperature water, you get to the venue early. You can do some other little physical games that we talked about on another one of these videos. You can talk your presentation completely out loud, or you can just practice the beginning, which if you get nothing out of this, do this. Get the beginning down cold, because the myth is it's hard to give a presentation. That's really the myth. The reality is it's hard to start and it's hard to shut up. So we want those 2 tightly constructed so you can gain their honest attention and leave them with a compelling ending and a call to action. So those are the physical things you can do. Another physical thing is to get in control of your physical side effects, because they're not going anywhere. If you get hot, you're still going to get hot. If you get a blotchy neck, you're going to wear a scarf. If you have a scratchy voice, again, the room temperature water. If your hands get shaky, I want you to do a little bit more exercises beforehand. So these are all physical. Let's go to the mental part, because it's just as important. Let me give you an example. If there's a really big critical football game, let's call it the Super Bowl, and you're losing, your team is losing, and now it's halftime. I don't think that the coach spends their time talking about strategy during that very short halftime. Probably a lot of it is the mental game. And so the mental game is extremely important. And mentally, I want you, because it's a slippery slope that we go down when we start thinking negatively. So I want you to think positively. I want you to try to think about a past positive presentation you've given and dwell on that. The mantra, which is a physical thing, but it's also a mental thing, because you want to think that mantra, I know that I know, and I know that they'll enjoy hearing what I have to say. And then I want you to image, if you've got energy zappers in that room, I want you to image that they have just had a very difficult night the night before. That's why they're falling asleep, or they're having some crisis while they're on their phone. Don't take it personally. Another mental game you can play is that we're all human beings, and they're just like me, and they get up every morning and they want to learn what I have to share. So get your physical game in shape, get your mental game in shape, and you'll rock it. I've loved doing these series. Again, I'm Cortell Reisman. You can find out more about our organization at speakforyourself.com, and that's speakfor, F-O-R, yourself.com. Thank you.